today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. See Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns taking on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season. Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. On 3rd down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And it'll be 4th. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert.
Field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they give to the tight end. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A pickup of 5 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And the Washington 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now it's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the 2nd quarter. But here's another 3rd down situation to check in on. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he completes it to Hunt. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Got what they needed there. The drive. 9-yard pickup. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 9. Mayfield on 1st down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what.
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching.
This offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the 2nd quarter to try to get some points on the board. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Haskins. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Haskins will throw. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
That's the end of the first.
And we will see. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Haskins pass intended for.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to do. Executed it for.
We got this.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. That's complete, right around the 8. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's McKissick. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
7.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Tackle made by Chase Young. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
From the gun, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
2 yards.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the 1st snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
McKissick, the Washington ball carrier. Andrew Sendejo on the tackle.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Haskins. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And that's caught inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A carry now for McKissick. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Barber. And a solid run down inside the 30.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Open man is Higgins. Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
For a Cleveland Browns.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mayfield completes it to Higgins.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
Oh, the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit. An illegal contact on a quarterback, the defenders really have to get in line.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Another Browns first down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. Got an open man. It's Radley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Radley, 26 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
Seibert on for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here is Washington now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. Certainly they want to win this game, but down 3, they know what they need to do. Get in field goal range, at least have a chance to tie.
And if you approach it the right way, you almost have a safety net. Knowing just a field goal gets it done. You don't press for the touchdown, but you take it if the opportunity comes. If the opening's there, someone slips in the secondary and you get a big play. But otherwise, get the 3, put that on the board, and try to extend the game.
They'll be trying to muster 3. Of course, they'd love the score to win it. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Mayfield.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Defense.
Now they stop. Shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Here's Mayfield, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taywan Taylor in the final minute. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10.
So here's Haskins in the Washington offense. Down 21-17, a little over 30 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Haskins to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One last shot for Mayfield here. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Washington, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try